Ooh, all right, we got our next game up.
Yeah, we have.
Ooh,
I don't know.
ooh,
Do you want to play Quay, either version, keeping STY,
yeah.
or
Or do you play
SUQ,
Zoom?
keeping two Ys? I don't know. Or Quays.
Yeah,
No,
Quays
I
with the
think
A or the
Quays
E.
is pretty darn good.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah, it's 52 points. That's
Or change
might be
YY.
worth using.
Change YY is the only other play that makes sense. Shook, Quays. Yeah, he exchanges YY there.
Exchanged. Okay.
That's gonna bingo a lot, and it's gonna be a surprise bingo too when it happens for
Yeah,
90 or 100 instead.
I'm sure Mac's going to exchange. It's just a matter of 6 or 7. I would save the E.
Yeah, your opponents just changed too, so that you hit
All
him
right.
back
We got
in.
a 100-point play here.
Yep, equates or whatever you want to do, quattras or anything. Yeah,
Yeah. And now he's trying to come up with the very best 100-point bingo.
exactly right. Count your blessings.
Right. Okay. Now, does he have a bingo? Let's see. Well, he's a
uh,
T, an R, or an S. Uh, I don't have anything next to me to look it up, but I don't see it.
yeah, I don't see it either, and I did just cheat after I didn't see it. There's nothing there, so
Okay.
only two eights out of that rack need an L or a C. So
Okay.
that's gonna make it
Then
tough.
it's neither aligned. Yeah, right.
You have to consider you're already down 100 points, so you
I
need to
know.
keep this board open. You need to
Yeah,
give yourself a fighting chance.
exactly. And that's what he's thinking about right now.
Absolutely. It's tough. How do you keep this board open? How do you keep your rack flexible? How do you still score some points in the meantime? You got to do it all.
Right.
There we go. Okay, so score a lot of
Yeah.
points and
Okay.
hope that the letters bail you out. Yeah, you're going to have that S floating at least another turn. Create another line down
Hmm.
the J lane. That's a good play. I think you use this V, hit it on the 10F spot, and shut down the board. Even just a play like
His ovate.
Vast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ovate would do that.
it's Vast through the S and Quartz or some similar play like that, man. That's just going to make the left side of the board almost entirely inaccessible for the rest of the game without
Yeah, except I
a
wouldn't
worry.
play vast because of the Y hook.
I agree. Yeah, yeah. So a play similar to that, though.
Right. Right.
That's
Or he could
not-
play veto of the V off the RE, veto keeping MAN, which is a nice combination, but
yeah,
blocks. Oh, he plays it the other way. Well, that's fine.
yeah. That keeps things tight. Veto doesn't take just the back S, and so barring an X bomb or something similar, that's a good defensive play.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised at Soya. He's got to keep the board open, and it's a good way of scoring.
Yep, yep. Score wells or score a lot of points as well, which you have to do when you're down 100. You can't just open lines for 10. You have to
Yeah,
score points at the same time.
AGE, manager, man, grow. There are all sorts of eights with that.
You
Hmm.
don't want to open the board, but there's no way to score points unless you do, it seems like. So
Gunman, gunman, keeping REV,
gunman or gunman, yeah, either one. I'd hold the E in this case, just looking at the distribution.
of course.
Um,
Yeah,
but
but
yeah,
I'd rather get rid of the V
yeah,
if at all
absolutely. But
possible.
at the same time, with the lead, that V is a really nice tile to have. You can whack
Oh,
out a
for
lot of lines with
blocking, that's true. There's a
it.
point there. Yeah.
V is one of my favorite tiles. I tend to be a closed board player, and man, I'll hold one for several turns. That's a
Oh,
good
he
play.
did
You
play
found
it.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, nice find for both of y'all.
Yeah.
And Mac is not
Well,
getting any help from the tile bag. I think at this point you play Iota in one of the two spots, either under Soya or on top, and just throw this thing open. But
you think he's going to do
maybe
that? Wow, that would be unlike Mac, at least at this point. But maybe, maybe.
it's that or exchange. I don't
I
see many.
can't see any. I would exchange. I would exchange.
Or
No.
Toonie too.
Toonie.
Toonie, yeah, open it up.
No.
And that allows you to play plays through the T and Toonie to open up that
Prevent it.
triple and kind of work your way to the left side, which you're probably going to need to do.
Yeah.
That is tough. Yeah. I mean,
He's
Cutter
ahead by 6-3.
scores well.
Well,
Open the triple triple. You can't do it.
uh,
Cuter,
no.
similar version, but DVT's awful.
Double. Cuter.
Yeah,
All
that's what
right.
it's. He's got one turn to try to survive a bingo next to the toonie
Yeah.
line. He's going to be able to do it here as Mac still not getting any help from the top bag.
Well, he's got a nice way to get rid of the X, but
Yeah,
how does he do it? You don't want to play Kex and leave yourself with three A's and an I.
yeah, he can't do Lex either. Still the same thing. Max next to Gunman plays off one of your A's. It doesn't score as well, but that's another option.
It certainly is. 16, 17, 18, 24, 30 points. Certainly reasonable. Yeah.
Yeah, it just keeps you a little bit more in bingo range. The
Right.
K is going to score okay at M3 if you need it. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know. This is a tough situation to be in as well.
Yeah. He's not going to play XI. I can guarantee that.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
Toonie. That's just no. Not going to do
I
that.
think I'd play Max here and just keep the board with the shape you've set it up to have.
I mean, theoretically, he could play Axe 2 at the top right, but
Oh yeah, yeah. Similar idea. It,
29. It's 1 point different.
it allows Josh to just drop consonants for a ton of points back.
The
But
only
Josh,
the only slight thing I like about or dislike, I guess, wait a minute, this is Mac's turn. I prefer Max because it leaves you with a potential Z play. Some three-letter word with Z.
yeah, neat turn for sure. I'm trying to see if there's any other way we can open the board, maybe next to Soya, but anything we do there is going to close off the Toonie line that was opened up.
Yeah, that's right.
So he's
He
just going to
does
grab
play Kex. Wow,
Keck, holds
I'm surprised.
AAAIL, but it does keep pull him within 40 points. So
Yeah, yeah. I'm just surprised.
yeah, and AX at the top would have allowed Josh to have just like a no-brainer FEH play for
True.
a bunch of
Yeah.
points. So worked out for him definitely over some of the other options. Ooh, this is
Uh,
not fun for either player. I'm grimacing at all of these racks.
well, if he wants to play, no, Vox. No, he can't play Vox. Uh, Hux, Tux, Fox. Nothing goes in front of the UF.
Nice,
Fretted. Nice way to
nice.
do it.
Block
Nice
the
way to do
board,
it.
play off four consonants, hold your
Yeah,
S. Does all it checks all the boxes. Wow, good
yeah.
play, good spot.
Turns out he got the one consonant that sort of makes his rack palatable. The
Yeah,
B. It
yeah.
goes very well with those letters.
Yeah, it's interesting that he played cab at the top instead of something like ABBA next to fretted, but ABBA I think just gets shut down so quickly with an underlap. So cab, Max seems to have the same playbook here. Just score a lot of points and don't worry about the bingo yet. Just claw my way back, and when my rack gets a little more balanced, I think that's when he's planning to open it up.
Yeah. Um, let's see. Toonies, SO, Soth, maybe 24,
Yep.
27. Yeah, 34. Yeah.
Yeah, Josh
He
has to
needs
be
a
realizing
G.
that.
Where is a G? He needs a G. Yeah. Pelagio would be nice.
Ooh, yes, yeah, absolutely.
Uh,
But we're not going to find any floaters on this board.
well, Paella, but that Mac is down 62. Can he go down to the double word from the T? But I don't see it.
Tilapia is not quite there. No, yeah.
Uh, maybe he plays off the A, L something, Lipa. I don't know. Sets up an S hook. I don't know. Or a D. Dope. Nothing. Nothing really. This is really getting to be a very tight board. Look at that left side. Wow.
Yeah, at some point, Mac is going to have to try to open this board up, but his rack has been so consistently bad that, now's
Yeah.
not the time. Now's not the time. But if you wait any longer, there's no more time. Maybe you
Right.
play like Pile, Pial at 6K. It leaves that H just kind of floating there for
Yeah.
now. Holds AEIL, but
Leaves the
scores a
T
little bit.
open. Yeah, that's a reasonable play. Yeah, given his tiles, sure. Or no, never mind.
Okay,
I mean,
so
Alp is good because he keeps an L.
that's correct, yeah. But
So
Josh was able to play VINS and AAS, which again just shuts down the board.
right.
He's wielding these V's and just thwacking the lines over and over.
He would have a nice uh, Collins bingo, do Leia, but
Yeah, yeah,
Void, got to open it up.
yep. And putting
And
that D
he'll
on
play
the
Frimp.
there
No, it's not Frimp, is it? No, never mind. Preemie blocks it to a certain extent.
to a certain extent.
IEDs are still there, but
Yeah,
from or he could go down. P. No, he really.
yeah. It'd
Uh,
have to be just something like PI, but that's you got to score a little bit more.
yeah, he's not up that much. Uh, Preemie, yeah. Now he gets his bingo. Now does he have it through the H? I don't
I don't
see
see
it.
it.
The D, I don't see that either.
Yeah,
I
Launder, Lordane are the two sevens in this rack, but they're not going to fit on this board either.
no
So you have to decide, I guess, do you make like a six tile play at
50
15A, like unlaid or something similar to that? Rundle? Yeah,
Rundle. Yeah,
that makes sense.
sure.
And just like that, without a bingo, Mac has almost clawed his way back into this game. He's down 24 points in a tempo, but Josh
But
doesn't make
he has good tiles here. Oh, what did he do? Oh,
that.
way.
Yeah,
Okay.
scores a bunch.
52, and now he's stuck with 5 vowels. But he does have a nice way to open it. He can play bureau.
Ooh, yeah, yeah. Create two different little
28, which is only 24 down. Uh, keeping OE. I mean, I don't know what else he has besides bureau. He's got to play bureau. No, he doesn't.
it's a
Okay.
similar play.
Here, bud. But it uses the same letters. Oh,
Ouch,
too bad.
ouch.
He
And that's
played
that's probably going
bureau.
to do it.
It would have blocked. Oh no, he would have had
Oh, yeah,
Cassified. Oh, Cassifier, right. If he'd played Bureau, he would have had Cassified instead of
classified. Oh,
Cassifier.
wow, wow.
So
Okay.
actually, the other Bureau for more points would not have been as good as it turns out.
Yes, yeah. Oh, interesting. And now we've got a game. Mac is down just 9 points, and draws the blank too. Ooh, ooh.
Wow.
Leghorn fits with
Oh
new.
yeah.
All right. A Ruffin. There's
Is
probably
this
other
Mac's
bingos.
turn?
It's Mac's
I
turn.
guess
Mac is going to
yeah,
bingo
Mac.
and
Oh, he's got
pull
his
ahead.
bingo.
But he's got to probably take his time, figure out the right bingo, the highest scoring bingo, and you got to be worried about Jay Z in the bag. It's possible you draw those and get if you draw both, you're probably going to lose because Josh is going to make you eat one.
Right. Right. That's interesting.
I wonder if it's actually correct to bingo.
There are 5 in the bag.
To be right, yeah, it
Well,
is.
he's got an L. Let's see.
He's got
To work with.
Jill. Uh,
Zill. What are the
yes,
letters left?
EIJLN is
If he puts a
Matt's
Z
last.
there, it's not going to hurt him. So he has Zill for 44.
Does that give him an out?
Airy, I don't know if it.
Airy and a new is one, but
Yeah,
that's
there you go.
oh, and then
Airy.
Zill sets up Airy at 3D as well. So Zill seems to win this game for Josh. He'll go out in
Yeah,
two or very well.
he's going to see that.
But
Yeah.
Gian, Jeon, I don't think that's going to be enough for Mac. Gion's going to score 36, which would put Mac at 354. But yeah, the combination of
Yeah.
Zill and Airy is going to be enough to do it. Josh's going to take his time, make sure he's got the two outs, not
Yeah.
missing anything. But I believe Josh is going to eke this one out.
Right. 36 gives him 64, down 13. All he needs is 10 points. And he gets the Y on the double letter, or he gets the triple. Yeah, easy.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Wow. So Matt did a really
Oh,
cool job, even pulling ahead. I do wonder if it was right to bingo with Leghorn, or if there's a
yeah,
way to
he's
open
going
a
to be thinking about that tonight when he goes to sleep. That's
I
Mac.
just don't see you've got to be able to open a second line if you're going to make if you're not going to bingo, and there's not an effective way to do that. You're vulnerable to any blocking
Right,
play you can make. But
right.
wow, okay, neat little
Good
play.
game, though.
on catching up without bingoing until the very end, but then bingoing maybe costing you the game, ironically. Crazy one.
Very cool. What a
That was
game.
wow.
What a
I'm
game.
sorry, Mac.
Man.
That was yours. I mean, you deserve
Now, I
that.
know you're going to be
Yeah.
thinking,
Phony.
Mac, about whether you should have just fished instead of
Instead of
Leghorn.
bingoing with Leghorn?
Yeah, we were talking about that possibility.
Yeah, I mean, well, number one, I mean, I figured I didn't really have time to permute through that, and number two, though, like, I guess where would I fish? Because I figured it would be pretty easy for Josh to just block that line. That's the problem. Like, I just didn't feel like I had enough
Right.
lines to fish. So I thought
Right.
about it. I mean, briefly, but
Yeah.
and I mean, I didn't have a better bingo than Leghorn. I don't think, right? I mean, 'cause I saw Gorham.
I don't think so.
And
We didn't
Ruffin,
see it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Ruffin scores
yeah.
less, Gorham scores less. I think Leghorn's the highest scoring one, just with what's unseen in the bag. You know, I don't know, it's tricky.